Hello everyone, dear friends. In this video, I will tell you about the best strategy for the new trading platform Binodex. The strategy we'll be trading with today is one I used back when I was trading on the Pocket Option platform. And just recently, Binodex released a new update and added a huge number of indicators. And today we will be trading using the RSI indicator. So make sure to watch this video until the end. I'll try to explain this strategy in as much detail as possible. And let's get started. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. I have my own team. Every day my team and I trade twice a day on weekdays and once a day on weekends. And today, my team and I have officially launched a challenge where we will try to grow just $500 into $225,000. That is enough for a brand new Porsche 911. So if you want to join the team, you can simply follow the link in the comments under this video to my Telegram channel, send me a direct message like, "Hi, I want to join the team," and I'll add you completely free of charge. When you join my team, you get access to training materials and a VIP channel where my team and I trade together. So let's get started. To trade using this strategy, we will need just one indicator, the RSI indicator, and we'll need to set it up with the correct settings. Here, instead of 14, set it to 20 and click Save. That is, you need to change the period specifically. In this specific section, we can only change the color settings, so let's just set it to 20. And then click the Save button. Now, what do we need to do next? Well, as you can see, the red line represents the overbought level, while the green line represents the oversold level. The vibrant purple line represents the price of the asset we are currently trading. So we need to carefully find the exact moment when the price comes into direct contact with either the oversold zone or the overbought zone. If the price touches the oversold zone, we should open an upward trade for a full duration of 1 minute. If the price touches the overbought zone, we open a downward trade for 1 minute. Now let me find a perfect moment so we can open our very first trade. So I have finally found the first excellent moment to open our initial trade. We can clearly see that the price is currently very close to the overbought zone, so I am opening a downward trade for 1 minute with exactly $200. Now let's see what happens with this trade. By the way, while the trade is running, let me tell you about a challenge we recently completed. That is, just a few days ago, we completed our challenge where my team and I went from $100 to $50,000. We actually did this challenge for a period of at least 6 weeks, if I remember correctly. That's right. And together with the team, we reached $50,000 in 6 weeks. So now, as I mentioned before, we're starting a new challenge. So we're going to try to go from a mere $500 all the way up to $225,000. In my opinion, this is the single most ambitious goal we've ever set for a challenge that we have ever undertaken with my team. Because $225,000 is already a really significant amount of money. So, my fellow dear friends, if you want to join us and reach $225,000 together, simply head over to my Telegram channel right now. The link will be in the comments below this video. So while I was talking, our trade has already closed successfully. Now let's switch to another currency pair and open our second trade. So I found the second opportunity to open our second trade. We won't waste any time here. We're opening a 1 minute trade downwards right away. Looking at the chart, we can clearly see that the price is currently sitting right in the overbought zone. So we confidently open a trade for a decrease and patiently wait for this trade to close. As it stands, we have exactly 40 seconds left until the expiration. We can see that a strong downward impulse is forming. Now let's go ahead and transition over to the 15-second time frame to examine the details much more closely. Alright. We're just waiting, but we can clearly see that yes, this trade will most likely close in profit. So everything is looking great, but I just don't quite understand why it's still showing a 0 right here, even though I seem to have opened a trade for a decrease. Honestly, I don't really understand what the problem is. Apparently something happened with my internet, the connection lagged a bit. So let's probably initiate a second trade right away here in this specific spot, because this is actually a really good moment. The price is still very close to the overbought zone, so we can comfortably open a second trade for a decrease, although we can clearly see that a slight upward momentum or impulse is currently forming. But let's wait for this trade to close, and if it unfortunately closes at a loss, we will definitely be able to compensate for it later. So we wait. We can see that the impulse is gradually decreasing. I am really hoping that the decrease in impulse will continue. Let's take a closer look at what is happening with the market right now. There are currently 20 seconds left until our trade finally closes. Alright, we wait. A good downward impulse is happening. Just a little bit more. Alright, excellent. Okay. A risky moment. We can clearly see that the price is moving right along our trade's opening line, as expected. Alright then, we have 2 seconds left, 1-0, and our trade has closed in a profit. Excellent. That's already 3 trades closed out in profit. Let's open one more and wrap up this video. So let's find another opportunity. Alright, I found the perfect moment to open our very final trade. We can see that the price is currently trading well above our overbought zone. So now we need to patiently wait for the exact moment when the price finally reaches a resistance level somewhere. Let's conduct a much more thorough and detailed analysis of the comprehensive historical price movement and action patterns on a higher time frame, specifically in order to see exactly where we can identify a significant and well-defined resistance level from which the price could potentially experience a reversal and begin to bounce back down once again. Now, looking right here at this spot, this is likely the key resistance level we have right here. So let's mark it out like this on our chart. We can clearly observe that the price has been moving upward in a very impulsive way. Now, a small pullback is possible, and most likely the upward movement will continue. But let's not drag out the video too much. So instead of waiting for a proper reversal to start, let's switch to another currency pair and find a different setup. So I've finally found a good moment to open our final trade of the day. We can clearly see that the price is currently deep within the oversold zone, and it most likely has hit a strong support level below which it won't go any further. Therefore, we are going to open an upward trade for a duration of 1 minute and then patiently wait for our final trade of the session to close. Looking closely at the chart, we can see a slight downward impulse currently forming, but right here we have a very strong support level that the price is clearly reacting to at this moment. That's why I strongly believe this trade will close in profit. If this trade closes with a negative result, we'll open another additional upward position, because here a price reversal upward, even a minimal one, is absolutely bound to happen. So let's wait for our trade to close. Now let's take a closer look at what's happening on the 15-second time frame. We can see that a strong upward impulse has formed, and then the price moved down. By the way, the candle closed exactly on the line of our entry point. The candle is moving very dangerously, and it's down to the last second. And our trade closes in profit. We earned $368, which is truly an absolutely fantastic result. So I'm having some minor internet issues. For some reason my balance isn't updating. Let's refresh it now. There we go, perfect. My balance has finally updated. Something's up with my internet today. The balance is $3,805. So in just one trading session, with 4 profitable trades, we earned $805. On that note, dear friends, we'll wrap up this video. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and write your comments. You can find the link to my Telegram channel located right down in the comments under this video. And you will also see the link to Binodex. Thank you all for watching, and bye-bye.